Hi, Dave Geary here, MMJ Real Estate with Daniel Hastings.
Hi.
Welcome to our November vlog. We're going to talk about our statistics this time at the end of our vlog and go into more about technology, where that's going in real estate and how it's benefiting our vendors. Now, Dan, you're going to talk to us about maybe 3D imaging and virtual reality?
Virtual reality. We used to see some virtual tour, virtual reality type stuff probably in the early 2000s. A lot of agents went away from that, but certainly the newer technology in that field has been really impressive, and so we've jumped onto that in more recent times. And certainly with the ability to move around, I guess, we talk about floor plans and so forth being a real must, and this is like another step. So incorporating the photography and the floor plan together, you can really very easily move around, which we're going to show some footage of as well. And it's been really well received, and obviously the digital marketing side of things is the most important. Certainly print media still has its place, but obviously e-technology, etc., is the way to go in relation to your marketing. So from that point of view, this is just another extension in that regard as well.
And where technology is also going, guys, is video these days as well, and hence that's why we're here. But video is happening where we're doing drone footage as well on a lot of the properties, which is very well received and actually puts a completely different perspective on how the properties are looking. And also we can talk about probably what you said all about floor planning and that, but how it's actually, the market's receiving it to the point that it's actually adding value to the vendors. Vendors have been hesitating. But when we get the response from the buyers, we seem to be getting more buyers through the door now due to all this technology going.
It's standing out from the pack.
It is.
So from that point, and you're always looking for that point of difference. And again, digital marketing is the way of the future. It's already here, well and truly, of course. And it's a matter of evolving. So we're certainly doing that, as we've always tried to do with MMJ in different areas of marketing. And this just happens to be the current theme of things. So it's something we're excited about and going to continue looking towards as well.
All right, enough on technology. The statistics this month, things have kind of panned out now, haven't they, Daniel?
Well, panned out. Let's say plateaued. It has, but it's still quite healthy, I think. We've probably seen a more traditional flow in the market these days. You always had your traditional period, say in winter, where sometimes you'd see less inquiry coming through. We hadn't seen that for maybe 3 or 4 years. When we had that astronomical growth happening both here and in the Sydney markets, it was just going right through those traditionally quiet periods. Now, in 2017, we probably did see a little bit of a slowdown. A few less inquiries, a few less inspections during the winter period, but that traditional path is still flowing through to September. Obviously, a lot of people talk about September marketing, and we've been busy, and we've seen those open houses with 20 plus groups through quite regularly again. So it's been really positive to see, and it shows that while we don't have that extreme growth and activity going on anymore, it's still very healthy all the same, and a good time to be looking at selling. You might just look at your timing a little bit more from here going forward. Yeah,
interesting statistic. I mentioned this to you earlier today that I was doing some market appraisals in Prairie Meadow and 250 area code as well. That's 2519 I meant as well. And basically unit prices over the last 3 months, I think we were about $550. They only changed a couple of $1,000, so it shows that. But it's stayed consistent, and it was actually a couple of $1,000 positive, not negative as well. Even when I was doing one in Pirival recently as well, that was exactly the same. The housing median average price was $850, and it's only varied from $845 to $850, which is not a lot over the 3 months. They statistically before that it was going up to 30%. So it's just,
that was the crazy extreme stuff that I hadn't seen in my career, and your career's even longer than that. So from that point of view, the extreme stuff is gone, but we're still, when you look at the bigger picture, it's still very healthy times.
A couple of good results this time for this month as well.
Auction-wise, especially, which again is always a real test of the market conditions. November's seen, you had a great result there, David, in Cedar Grove in Kirraville. That sold at 1.4. Had more bidders or more registrations, but 2 very solid bidders in that one. We also had one in Macarthur Parade, which was a really nice 2-bedroom cottage, which sold under the hammer as well. And then Mount St Thomas.
Had a great result on that as well.
That was Brad Driver's first property auction as well, and he did it like the consummate professional. So great result for you as listing agent, and seeing our new young talent for auctioneers coming through as well.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's a wrap, guys. Thanks. See you next
month. Cheers.
Bye.